Oh, don't worry about this.
This pre stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't worry about this.
It's just getting you in the mode.
Oh,
So when you ready,
hey, we already ready.
They already ready. They talking about now.
Yeah, we ready now.
Seems like we
well,
talking
you
about
need to
sex
you
toys.
move your mic up a little bit.
I'm good.
Okay. Then
I don't want nobody to think that this is a toy.
Ain't nobody looking at you.
this is something that big going in.
No one's looking.
Lord.
No Africans around here.
What?
Nothing. Africans around.
So go ahead, B. What was you talking about? Being green in the bed.
Brother, he said that. All right.
Well, I want to know about the rose.
Well, okay. Intro it in, and then boom.
All right. So last week we had a guest on, and she was saying that she was celibate. I said, okay, all right. But then she turned around and says she has a rose. And so my comment was, what the hell is a rose? Like, what is that? And so, of course,
This brother is 50 years old.
I looked it up. And so I said, well, what is a rose? So I looked up a rose, and I looked it up, and I saw what it was. So it's a sex toy that does various things. So I was able to look it up. And so I was talking to my best friend, and he was like, yeah, man, my wife has 3. I was like, what, 3? And he was like, yeah, man, I be using it, this, and that, and that. And I was like, wow. And so he brought up a great point. He said, how do you know what you don't like if you haven't tried it? If you haven't exposed yourself to certain things, how do you know that your woman doesn't want those things done to her, or don't desire those things, or don't know if she likes or don't like them if you've never tried it? So I got schooled last week on what a rose was.
Okay. But I do agree with that. How do you know if you haven't explored it?
Right. But is it a permission thing, or you just do it?
I think you just do it because I
Just
think
do it. I just do it.
because you're married a long time. I was married a long time, and I always tell people you are as good as your mate are with you. Some women are actually low-key freaks, but you'll never know it because you don't tap into it.
Right. So you got to tap into that thing. Huh? So do you tap into it with permission, and you like? I guess you said just do it. So you're with you. Is there a time frame? Is it a relationship, or is it? I just mentioned let's do this, or is it restraint? Talk to us. What is it?
I don't know. I'll speak for myself. I don't believe in the permission thing. I say go for it. If I don't like it, I tell you.
Words on manners. We just jumped in this thing, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Real Talk with Damon and Bilal. But today we're gonna explore a new title. Welcome to the threesome. We got our returning guest in the building. Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Hi, I'm T. I'm back with how you say your name?
B.
B and Damon.
Those acronyms stand for be good, be great, be consistent, be in it.
So, B is let everybody know that he was inexperienced in life.
Because I didn't know what a rose was?
Well, because you've been married forever, and so you didn't get to experience a lot of things that I've experienced, and when she was single briefly, that she got to experience. So you've been from 20 years old till 50. You missed out on a lot of experience out of your religious situation, and the respect that you have for your wife, and having that respect for your wife, that kind of what we call it arrest development.
That's your phrase.
your sexuality. So you didn't get the experience.
So who's not open to ideas, you or your wife?
Well, again, it's not about who's not open to ideas. The thing was, the discussion we had with my friend and I, and Damon was part of that conversation, we were all in the car together, was that it's not about being open or not open. It's just, again, how do you know what your partner wants or what they like if you don't explore those things? So it's more so about having those conversations and exploring things. Mm-hmm. So that's what the conversation was about. So because they were like, well, how do you know your partner don't want you to do this? You're not doing it out of respect, but they may want you to do it. You know what I'm saying? So how do you know? So again, that was the premise of the conversation we had last week while we were all in the car. But how do you know that your partner, your spouse, or whoever you with don't want to do these things. They may be, and he mentioned specifically, he said suppressing, didn't he? Didn't that the phrase he used? You suppressing your sexual desires out of respect for somebody, or I really want to do this, but I don't want to bring it up. So just in general, you know.
Maybe just go to the sex toy store and walk around and see what she pick out. That's gonna tell you a lot.
Well, this is what I do. Once you're naked, you're naked.
So it's all on the table.
Yeah, it's all on. I mean,
It's all on the table.
you agreed to being
naked.
right.
But did I? So when I said, okay, but let's get naked.
Was she gonna
Did
stop
agree
you?
to get naked? Yeah, well, I guess so. When she
Yeah.
stopped you, but will she stop?
But if she don't stop you, then it means she's
Right.
saying okay.
Okay,
That's how I would take it.
guys, we're in Dallas, Texas, as you guys do know, and tonight is Kevin Hart. He's here, and we were talking about that. So I have a story to share about Kevin Hart that kind of leans itself into this. So he shared a story of one of his friends who always wanted to be involved in swinging, and so he convinced his girl to
Yeah.
swing. So they got into it, right? And this was Kevin Hart. He said his partner, his friend, watched this dude. He said, wear his girl out. I mean,
Well, that's
now,
something
hold on,
different.
let me finish. Did everything to him, right? And he couldn't recover from that. And he said, I did that because I thought that's what you wanted. So again, do you
But-
have those conversations? Because he right, I want you to do all that.
But that's something different.
Well, that
why
is
can
what
some-
she wanted because she laid there
Right.
to
But
let
did
it
she
happen.
let that happen to please him? Because you wanted to swing that thing, so you said let's do it. So this man did this all to me because this is what you wanted. So I said okay to it. But is that what I want?
See, you jumped a whole lot.
I
You've been married 30 years. You can't go to taking your wife
it
or the
still
swinger.
speaks to those conversations.
First, you got
But
first,
yeah, I think
first you got to
conversations
kiss the
are-
booty or something first.
but
Something
it's,
has to
it's
be
those
had.
conversations.
You
that
can't go
have
straight
to
to
have.
a swingers bar.
I understand
but
that.
But first you got to warm your woman up to, man, watch a porn with her. I know that's probably
a woman up, not my woman up.
Well,
a
warm-
woman
well,
up.
Yeah, woman,
Well-
woman up.
talking about. I don't warm nobody up. Again,
So your woman just come a natural freak.
well, I don't know because I'm a natural freak. So
Okay.
I don't know how to just lay on top of you and hunch.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of shit going on with me. I'm gonna lick toe jam. You know what I'm saying? I'm biting. I'm doing a lot of stuff, and I've never been stopped. You know, so I don't.
And no charges have been pressed.
So my thing,
I don't know.
my thing again, you've never been stopped because that person cares for you, and even though they might not desire that or want that, but they're with you in that moment, so they accept that.
We grown.
I'm just
if
asking.
somebody don't, I've done stuff to female, and they say that's uncomfortable or stop.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
Oh, I
But
didn't
then
like
that's
that.
That's that communication. There you go. Okay.
I mean, women goes. We talking about women.
Yeah, I think a woman is going to tell
Yeah.
you. If there's something she don't like,
Okay.
she's going
Yeah.
to tell you
and
that.
she should. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as she should.
No,
So,
nobody love nobody
I
What's your safe
that
word?
much.
What's your safe word?
Right.
Yeah, you
Now,
come up with
What's
that
your
if
safe
that's what
word?
you
Right,
choose.
what's
you,
your safe
you know,
word?
I jokingly, you know, when I meet a girl and all this, and we about to, you know, get undressed, I jokingly say, "What's your safe word?" You know, banana, say something, you know,
Right.
and she laughs or whatever. But I be serious.
Right.
Tell me, give me a safe word, and go in. I'm gonna tell you what to do. I'm gonna tell you what you want with your woman, with somebody else's woman. Go in tonight, for anybody out there whose woman, who y'all been suppressing each other sexually, y'all just be let on top of each other, and I don't know.
But
It
how
will get
do you
boring,
know?
though,
How do
but
you
don't you
know
think
you're
that-
suppressing someone? I mean, we're using that term, but I think if sex is satisfying,
Man, if you
It is satisfying, but don't you think at some point the rest of her body may want to be explored?
no, I get that, I understand, but we're saying sexually oppressed. How do if sex is satisfying in a relationship,
brother, if she ain't, so if a person, this is me. This how I judge. This how I grade my sexual encounters with people. If there wasn't a contorting going on and shaking and all that, I don't care if she came, because you can come like men, we can have a hard orgasm and, you know, just a squirt. Women the same way. So if I don't see contorting and shaking and grabbing pillowcases and, you know, putting in bed, I don't think I'm doing nothing.
Right.
So I'm just trying to show out.
Okay, I understand that. So
If she ain't doing that, she's been suppressed.
Okay, so okay, that's fine. I can get with that. So if you're climaxing, if you're experiencing those things, if you're taking your partner to those levels, so be it. But we're saying suppress. But if she's meeting those expectations and she's going there, then whatever you're doing is taking her there. That's not suppressed.
Right. I
You're
mean,
achieving the goal.
right.
So I'm just saying, so you can achieve these goals and get to these places and not put it all over the place or
And-
in a hair and all that. You know what I'm saying?
You keep saying that part.
No,
I'm
I'm just saying. I'm just saying you can.
He done
achieve
brought
those
that.
things.
He done brought that.
No. I'm just saying. That
I'm
you
gonna explain.
still can
I'm
achieve those
gonna
things.
explain something to Bilal right quick. So Bilal, men don't just, and let's ask, they don't just ejaculate in your woman's face. So it's usually an accident. Like when you,
It's
so
not an accident.
well, hold on. So when you're having sex with your man, and he takes it out to go in your mouth, to finish in your mouth, sometimes you don't make it to the mouth.
Okay.
You hit the chin, or it just came out before, that was awkward to you.
Hey man, look at that.
Hold on. Yes or no? Was this conversation that she and I are having
Hey,
awkward?
I'm gonna accept.
That's 30 years.
I'm gonna accept my
of being.
role.
That
at
is
this
30
table.
years
I'm
of
gonna
being
accept
married.
my
32
role at
years.
this table with pride, and I'm gonna say it with my chest out. I am not ejaculating in my queen's mouth. Period.
Right, and I understand that, and I respect
Not
that.
doing
But I
that.
can say,
I will.
after being married for 22 years and with the same guy, at some point it will get boring. So what do you do to excite it?
I am not ejaculating. In my
No,
queen's
nobody.
mouth.
You
No,
don't have
I'm
to
saying-
do that, but there are other.
Does she
what
come
do
in
you
your
do?
mouth? What's the difference?
The difference is we don't squirt anything down your throat.
Man, the other day.
So
Hold on.
right?
What y'all do?
And she's right.
Yeah,
Because
hold on.
Well,
Yes.
so I think
You do.
Anytime you perform oral sex on a woman, you're gonna assume you're going to get some secretions.
Correct.
That's automatic. A woman naturally secretes all the time throughout the day. So yeah, that's expected that's gonna happen.
With a man too, right? So if you can take in her liquids, why she can't take in your liquids?
I'm gonna say it with my chest out. I will not ejaculate in my queen's mouth nor her face.
So
What about an arm? Maybe he can do it on an arm. What about that? On her butt cheek?
he's a lost. Listen,
We have lotion.
this
for
brother is a lost cause.
We have.
He's been married.
We have lotion.
Listen to
for
this.
that.
He got married at 20 to the woman he's with today.
I got married at 23.
Okay, whatever. To the woman that he's with today.
That's right.
That's it. They if they haven't experienced it together or didn't know going in about any of this stuff.
But so here's the deal, and then we're gonna get off my marriage. So here's the deal. I think it's all about what you and your partner are comfortable with.
Yeah. that's
Again,
But how do you know
I've
what
been
your
with-
partner is comfortable with?
Because after 33 years of marriage, 33 years of being together, 29 married, those conversations have been had.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna say
Okay.
this. I dated a young lady who was married for a while. I dated a couple of women who were married for a while. So I was dating one female, and I'm trying to not get kicked off TikTok. So I'm trying to find other cunnilingus and all the other words that you use. So we were in the animal position.
Okay.
Dogs, cats, horses.
George Clinton.
And she looked at me like, like I was doing something wrong. I thought she thought I was going anal. So I'm not going anal. But her husband, who she's been married with, they got married out of high school,
Okay.
and they were married for like 15 years. She never was in that position ever, because he was doing the B thing. I'm respecting my wife. That's a hoe and all this, right? I don't know why B won't do it. I'm just saying. So she never experienced that.
Okay.
Hold on. Now, she experienced it. She got to sitting on me in that position because she loved it. She was like, I invented something. Couldn't get rid of it. You know what I'm saying?
Why were you trying to get rid of it?
I mean, that comes part of territory, Next.
That's part of the MO.
Next person. Move out the way. Come on. Back it on up. But yeah, so she was experiencing a lot of stuff. And so I introduced her to simple, you know, to simple stuff that I'm like, I've been doing this since third grade, you know. Not third grade, but you know.
I hope not, but
Well,
but I don't know.
right. But so she and another young lady, the same thing, man. Putting the legs over there. I mean, she was tripping over putting the legs or even pounding. She's like, oh no, even head, you know. But then once we experienced it, both of these women loved it. And I mean, I'm pretty sure, and I'm not with them now. I'm pretty sure they took that to the next dude, and you know.
Yeah, but I do agree. I do agree with you because I was similar to those women as well. And once I became single and explored it different, I enjoy sex different.
Right.
And it don't have to be the whole ejaculating in your face. You don't have to do any of that. But just certain things that are different, yeah, is you are suppressed.
Right. So again, for me and my marriage, those conversations have been had. Those comfort levels have been drawn. But again, my whole thing in this discussion is that as long as you have those conversations and you and your partner are perfectly okay with what takes place, zero problems with that.
Yeah, it's not gonna like I said, you're married to I'm dating women. I don't date little girls. So you're married to a woman, you're a woman. If she's uncomfortable with anything, again, not trying to get kicked off TikTok. Having sex, your fingers going certain places. Anal. I did that to a female, and before I was doing it, we had the conversation. I said, just try it. Let me, Now, well, not now, but later on, every time we having sex, she'll say, put your finger in my butt. But at first, she didn't like it. Because she never had it done to her before. This woman she was 30-something years old and never had a finger up a rectum. And so we was working on, because that's how you work on the penis going in the rectum. You got to put the fingers in the thumb.
Friends that like that.
Like what?
They're a woman's finger to touch their butt. Oh,
I'm not commenting on that. Can't say that.
I don't know if they're gay or not.
You're right.
You can't say that, because anything you do with a woman is not gay. Now, if a man was touching his butt,
right.
That's
right. Yeah, I get it. So,
yeah.
Listen.
But I ain't there yet.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that some men, the reply has been that they actually enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't know. I get the exam once a year. I've never enjoyed it. I hate it.
No, that's just, but again, you guys are absolutely right. You with a woman, you want her to stick your fingers wherever you want her to stick them. So be it. I'm not into that, but so be it.
No, we're not saying you're into it.
No,
but,
I'm just saying that's not something I would prefer.
So you would suppress that experience
Someone sticking a finger up my butt?
Not your butt.
Oh, I'm talking
or
about,
your butt.
No, I'm talking about if a guy wants that done. If him and his partner communicate.
No. We're talking about suppressing your mates.
No. Here's the deal. Whatever, and it's always been this way. Whatever
she wants,
my queen asked me to do, it's done.
So I suggest this to people out there who has been suppressing their mates. Go watch a porn, soft porn, or that hard stuff. Go watch a porn and just see. Let's try this, baby. Let's try that.
No, I agree. So again, here's my stance is that I'm not going to do this to you, but if you ask me, because I'm in the pleasuring business, so if you're asking this of me, that's what you're gonna get. But because I don't desire or have any intention of doing certain things, the only way they're gonna happen, you gotta ask for them.
Okay.
There you go.
So y'all know what y'all getting for Christmas from me, right?
What?
I'm sending them porn.
With a red bow on it. No.
Nothing.
You go buy me a rose, you gonna go and buy it?
I love her. We can pick it out together.
Okay.
And you will pick it out together. I take women to the store.
Yeah, I'll give my wife what she wants. I mean, yes, without a doubt.
Beads, get the beads. Watch this.
Don't get the beat.
Hold on, I'm not talking to you.
But so here's the
Don't
thing,
get the beat.
and so here's what you have to fight against, right? So at the end of the day, something like that, I would never desire to do. So it would.
It has nothing
definitely
to do with you.
No,
Do
I'm
not
getting
get
to that.
those things.
I'm getting to that. It would be definitely something someone would have to ask for.
Right.
Right.
That's it.
And once they can experience, I get asked to do it.
You get asked for the beads.
No, we passed beads in my life. Beads is introducing something going into that part of the body.
That's why I say don't do. Don't do.
That's
those.
introducing because beads they get bigger, as they,
Right. No, I'm a
But
very
there's a lot.
sensual-
There's more than just missionary.
No, I'm a very sensual.
This is brother.
So you're into making love and you're into fucking. That's all.
It's two different things. Those
Yeah,
are
those are two different.
Really?
Things.
Yeah.
Because I was told. Because I thought I was fucking.
That is.
I was told-
That's exactly what you're doing.
I think that's the
Listen,
difference when you don't.
I was told by a young lady that was married. Because I get you. I warm you up from how I'm coming. And she said, I really thought you was going fuck. You was making love to me. Really?
Now she lying.
So I didn't step my game up. I'm just thinking I'm a love making fucker.
No, you're a fucker. He's a love maker. That's
Oh, I'm just more experienced than he is.
I don't.
No,
I'm not
so-
going to say
so-
that. But
right,
the
exactly.
thing
Yes,
is,
I am.
Doing.
The thing is, he's taking time to know her body and how.
I
her
do
body-
all of that.
Yes,
I'm a
you're-
skin freak. I gotta touch you with my whole body. I gotta touch every part of you with every part of me.
Yeah.
I'm a cat. I'm be rolling all on you.
But your mission is you're waiting for the next one to come in.
Right. So you practice.
Right.
I'm practicing. I'm trying to get better. That's what I'm trying to do. So
So that's the
See,
that's the
you're
difference.
trying to get better.
But I'm also
trying-
doing this.
and I'm trying to perfect.
I'm trying.
Correct.
So this is what I do. I go in and try to. Once I master all of your, find all of your.
But you don't
combination.
stick with the woman long enough to know.
I stick with whoever gonna stick with me. They tend to move on because of my beliefs. I don't go anywhere. I'm hold on. I'm here.